like statistics?
Yeah, what have you got for me?
More than a quarter of Brits say they'll give up sex for a house deposit.
More than a quarter. Well, we have a housing crisis here. Interesting when you dive into the stats, though. Gen Z, what age group are Gen Z?
Gen Z are 26 to 26 to 30, I believe.
All right, well, Gen Z were the group most likely to give up sex for a house deposit. I guess people are saying here that's no surprise because 2 in 3 people believe young Australians will never afford a house. But that's the generation would have the most sexual activity, you'd think.
Yeah, that's when you're at your prime.
It's when you're at your prime, and they're the ones prepared to give it up. The older generations, for example, the 35 to 44-year-olds, say they'd choose to remain sexually active over a house deposit, a pay rise or a promotion. But maybe they're saying that because they're already more financially secure than Gen Z.
I guess it depends on how important sex is to you.
Or how important a house is to you. But it's not just houses. This is interesting too. A third of Gen Z say they'd stop having it off to get a pay rise at work, while just over a quarter said they'd abstain if they could get a promotion out of it.
Ironic, isn't it? A lot of people move their way up the ladder because they haven't abstained.
They moved their way up the ladder because they haven't.
Yeah, because little Miss Root Around goes to the top of the chart.
Why Miss Root Around?
Okay.
Let's look at Mr. Root Around.
Well, Mr. Root Around.
What about Mr. and Ms. Root Around?
Well, they must be doing very well. They run this city.
The same survey found that 45% of men could not live without intercourse for a year for any reason. Only 23% of women said the same.
Yeah.
So 45% of men said, that's nearly half men said, there's no way in the world I wouldn't give up relations for anything.
It's a hard thing to say because you don't expect to give up sex.
You just turn around one day and you've never had it again.
Yeah, then it just disappears. And as you get older, have you noticed that? The sex just disappears. And I don't know.
Is this back to little Miss Root Around?
Where is she when I need? Where's she at? But you know what I mean? As you get older, I don't want to pry too much, but, you know, your sexual life is...
I don't want to discuss this with you.
I said I don't want to pry too much.
And then you pried.
There's no pry. I'm just saying, is it important? Like some people, sex is really important to them.
Yeah, I know. And I'm envious of those people. I'm envious of the people that have a full, rich sex life constantly.
Yeah.
Then they go home. But it's interesting, isn't it, that it's a sad reason that they've been asked this.
Yeah.
To be able to afford a house, are you prepared to do this? And that high number that are saying yes.
And that's what happens, really. I'm happy to give up my house for sex.
Are you?
Yeah, if you're offering.
Are you? I don't believe that.
No, I love my house.
Of course. No, I don't believe that.
Yeah. But sex, you never know when it's going to happen next.
How does it work in your household, Brendan?
What do you mean?
Never know when it's going to happen.
Don't pry.
Okay, my mistake.
Don't pry about these things. It's just a funny thing, sex, when you really look at it. Isn't it a strange thing? Do you think in the future people won't have sex anymore?
No, people are always going to have sex.
Like for procreation, no doubt.
Yeah.
But as we work into the world of VR pornography and the various sex toys that you can get, we're moving further and further away from intimate acts.
Someone was telling me a story the other day saying, not necessarily about sex, but about being single. Women often choose to be single. A man is never single by choice. You hear about women all the time saying, I don't want a relationship, I'm not ready, I'm just... You don't hear men saying that, do you?
Yeah.
So maybe it's more important to
There's
men.
a lot of dudes that I know.
Well, they're incels.
Yeah, but they're not, or incels or in their 40s and they're just getting out there, getting everything that they can get.
Yeah, well, that's the opposite of what I just said, is that men are always up for being involved. Women can choose not to be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But men are always up for it. Would that be fair to say?
Maybe. And I wonder about young people now with cost of living. A lot more younger people are living at home longer.
Yep.
Will this impact relationships? Well, and birth rates? This will really impact birth rates.
This is what happens over in Italy because the kids all have to live at home, and because it's a predominantly Catholic country, sex before marriage is frowned upon. So in Italy, you drive around and you'll see cars parked on the side of the road with beach towels all over the windows because they're having it
and
off
everyone
in the
just
car.
accepts it.
And you just accept that.
Are you allowed your own car? Hang on, who's in there?
That's my wife. What's she doing in Italy?
Yeah, because it's so hard to have it at home, isn't it? When you're cheating.
Oh, look. Because sex in a car, this is too hard.
Oh. Well, that's
not prying too much.
No. I've got a giant Hummer.
I bet you do.
Let's end now.
Okay, kids, that's it for today. Come back tomorrow for more of Jonesy and Amanda's Cutting Room Floor.